Hello, and welcome to the Grumpy Gobbler channel. My name's Noah, and in today's video, I'm going to go camping in a little bit of cold weather. It's just going to be a simple overnight camping trip. Probably won't be too thrilling, but we'll see. We'll see if anything interesting happens. This'll work. Alright, I'm going to try this again because stupid GoPros just can't handle a little bit of cold weather and the batteries die. The other one was fully charged when I left home, but used it for 30 seconds and it died. Anyways, I'm at camp. I'm all set up. I've camped here before, but I can't remember if I made a video of it or not. What I like about this spot is you have a nice view of this valley going here, and if I'm lucky, we'll get some moose through here. I have seen them out here before, so hopefully I see them again. There are some people camping up there. Probably can't see them, but they're up there. One of them had a really nice built-up Tacoma. Anywho, I debated going. I went back and forth between setting up the walls or not, and I decided to go ahead and set up the walls, whatever. It's a single piece. And kind of the concern is the wind is coming in this direction, and so it kind of blows in here, gets scooped up by this, and then just kind of goes around. And so that was kind of making me debate whether to set up the walls or not. But I decided I kind of wanted them on just for heat. And to be honest, for pooping in the morning, because I can set up the fireplace and poop right next to it. I'm a lunatic. Anywho, I'm going to start relaxing here shortly and have my first beer. This is Hazy in Love IPA. From Tivoli, I think it is. Brewing Company. I don't know where they are based. This beer is hazy, but our love for it isn't. Featuring, I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can barely read this. Featuring Sultana, I don't know. Falconer's Flight. I have no idea what this says, and I can barely read it. So I'm going to stop reading this. Anyways, the alcohol content is 7.5%. So that should be nice. Anyhow, I'll have that, and let me roll it first, like you're supposed to do with hazy IPAs, because it doesn't get sediment built up, or at least some do. Have some barbecue chips, and probably make a grilled cheese sandwich here shortly. I did forget my non-stick pans that I've cooked with before, so I'll have to use my pans, the cheap pans that I have, so hopefully the thing doesn't stick. I also only have a little wooden spatula to flip it with. Let me see what the temperature is. 30 degrees outside, 32 inside the 4Runner. I know you can't see that. Maybe you can see that. So 30. The outside temperature sensor is sitting on my roof out there. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Check in later. Sun has just peeked behind that mountain over there. And the temperature is plummeting. It's a little bit cold. Still beautiful. I haven't seen any moose, unfortunately. I already have a fire going, and I'm actually thinking about making myself a grilled cheese sandwich. Kind of melting or burning. Yeah, this is not. Oh. All right. This is going to prove very interesting. This is not going to be good. I'm on beer number 2, and this is Crank Anchor. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see who does it. Actually, it's at an Eddy line. It's right there. And Crank Anchor is kind of one of the go-tos because they have it in a lot of restaurants and stuff. And it's a good fallback position. I like it. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like it. I'm running my truck right now just to heat up the butane cylinders that are sitting down in my floorboard. And that's why the truck is running right now. Could just build a little bit of heat in there, and that makes the stove run better. A little dark in here, isn't it? Yeah, temperature's going way down. The people that I thought were camping over there have left. That cool Tacoma left, and they didn't fully extinguish their fire, which annoys the bejeebas out of me. And I'm sure it's cold enough, and hopefully they put it out enough where it's not popping and going to start a fire. I'm sure it's not going to, but it's still just rude not to put out your fire fully. I mean, there's freaking snow about. Why not just dump snow on it? What the hell? Seriously? So, if you're the Tacoma owner and you happen to see this video, extinguish your fucking fires. Okay, you may notice a change in my campsite. I decided to take down the walls, or the wall, because I wanted to be able to see this view. I came up here to see nature and see the view. And with the walls up, I just feel like I'm in a little cocoon and I can't see anything. And I want to be able to see this and enjoy nature. That's the reason I come up here, that and the solitude. And so I took the walls down, put them away, and it's nice that that's done so I don't have to do it tomorrow morning. And it may be a little colder in here, but it's really not that cold. Speaking of that, let's see what the temperature is. Temperature is 16 degrees outside. It's 35 inside the 4Runner, so that's a big difference. So 16 degrees isn't bad. I can live with that. And plus around the fire, it's really not that bad at all. So I'm glad I took the walls down because I like being able to see all this. It was necessary the last time I camped because it was snowing and it would have been blowing snow inside of where I was. So I learned something. Don't put the walls up unless it's snowing. I did notice kind of something about the walls here. Because this is one piece and it doesn't have a two-way zipper, it does have zippers around every corner. And so I tried to unzip this, which I can't unzip it, and it rolls up and there's some little things that hold it. But they're not long enough. So rolling it up by myself, you can see how wide this is. I can't really roll it up properly by myself. And so I couldn't get that to roll up because I was just going to leave these walls up and just be able to look out here, even though that big tree's in the way. There is a door right here, so that I could have done, but I really wanted to see all the way out here. And I couldn't do that. So I'm wondering if I can possibly modify this and put a two-way zipper. If I could put a two-way zipper and put this up and then zip this out this way and tie it down over here someplace so I could at least see out some of this, that would be much better, and then it would create a little pocket here for the heat. It's really not that bad though. And I don't know if I'm going to show it or not, but my grilled cheese sandwich was an absolute disaster, as has a lot of things today. But on the bright side, I'm out here in nature in winter, and there's nobody here. I'm the only person here. Every person that I've seen drive back here has left. So I'm by myself, which is what I like about winter camping. Anywho, I'm gonna turn the music back on. I turned it off so I don't get busted by the YouTube police, and sit here and drink some more and listen to music. You may notice my beer can right next to the fire because my beer is actually frozen, and so I gotta let it melt a little bit. Obviously it's a little cold, so I think it was a little bit frozen when I put it in the refrigerator, but sitting outside it got even colder, and I don't think the refrigerator is insulating enough, so I don't know what the temperature is inside the refrigerator, but it's cold. Anywho, I may or may not check in later. If I don't check in later tonight, I will check in tomorrow morning, and it should be beautiful, albeit a little bit cold. Well, good morning, folks. It is probably about 7 o'clock. I have a blue jay hovering around my camp. I don't know if you can see him. It is about 12 degrees, give or take. It was 12 degrees outside when I woke up this morning and 32 degrees inside, so it was relatively comfortable inside. I did remote start the 4Runner and brought it up to like 36, 37 just to help take the edge off. I already have my coffee made, done my morning business right there, right out in the open. That was cool. Just hoping nobody was going to come by. And it doesn't feel even like 12 degrees. It doesn't feel that cold. But I checked, and both my 4Runner and my little thermometer says 12. You can see the sun popping up on the mountain up there. It's nice and peaceful and beautiful. I slept pretty good. I went to bed early, of course. Started to watch The Martian, the movie that I watch a ton, and I only got maybe 10 minutes in, turned it off, and went to sleep. And then June sent me a message on the DeLorme, and I had to wrestle to get out of the sleeping bag, go and get my DeLorme to clear the message, because my DeLorme beeps until you actually read the message, and I purposely have it that way. And most of the time that's fine, but last night it was pain. And then I struggled to fall back asleep, but once I did, I slept pretty good. Only woke up a couple times, but was always able to fall right back asleep. It was nice and toasty inside the 4Runner. Never, even once, got cold. Not even chilled. It was great. And again, that's why I like sleeping inside that thing. Anywho, I think I'll relax, have my coffee, and then get ready to get skedaddling back home. Luckily, I'm only like 45 minutes to an hour away from home, so there you go. Anyways, I think I'll call this video a wrap. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. COVID. Just kidding. And if you like it, please give me a like. If you don't, give me a dislike. And consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Gobbler out.